On today's show, we check out a magic globe, some no-good dirty rats, original poetry, and more of what's happening in our South Shore towns. We're glad you're here. Let's get started. No good, dirty rats, femme fatales, and tough guys. The gangster picture and film noir will be the topic of conversation at the Pembroke Public Library on February 7th from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Join movie show co-host and high school film teacher Frank Mendoza for a fascinating retrospective on the impact and popularity of these two primary film genres in the context of history. Frank will examine how the Great Depression and World War II contributed to the exploding popularity of dark thrillers and gangster films, with American moviegoers looking for vicarious escape from the bleakness of hard times. Frank's talk will include photo displays, interactive trivia questions, free handouts, and a free raffle for a chance to win movie-themed door prizes. Harken back to the black and white cinema of smoke-filled bars and precincts, shadowy city streets, and iconic dialogue. Register via the Pembroke Public Library website. The Earth's elongated orbit around the sun is the short answer for the reason for our seasons, but weaving the science into a story that the whole family can enjoy together makes the facts more fun. On February 15th at 6:30 p.m., the Blake Planetarium invites you to Magic Globe, a story of the seasons. In this short film, you'll join Mia as she explores her grandfather's attic, discovering a mysterious machine with the power to change the world's seasons. Tricked by her uncle to use this machine, the young girl quickly realizes the consequences of messing with Mother Nature. This program is best suited for children above the age of 5 and will also include seasonal stargazing, a brief overview of the current night sky. Visit the Eventbrite page to get your tickets, which are sold exclusively online. Parking for this program is free. A multicultural icon, chocolate, is the star of the show on February 4th from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Duxbury Free Library. Join teacher and chocolatier Kim Larkin as she spills the cocoa beans on this sweet treat and its love language significance in the mighty Aphrodite Chocolate Workshop. Chocolate, friendship, and love. Learn more about some famed romantic duos and foods that inspire and are associated with love. An Aphrodite spritzer mocktail will be served, accompanied by interactive trivia, fun poetry, and of course, chocolate and chocolate-dipped treats. Register via the Duxbury Free Library website. Set in Cork City, Ireland, beginning in 2009, The Rachel Incident by Caroline O'Donoghue centers on the bohemian existence of student and bookstore employee Rachel and her roommate James. This brilliantly funny coming-of-age novel intertwines unrequited love, friendship, secrets, and compromise, and is the Pembroke Public Library Book Club choice for February. The next meeting is Tuesday, February 6th, from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. New members are always welcome. To request your copy of The Rachel Incident, call the library at 781-293-6771. Next up is poet John Rogers in a reading of his original work.
And our final reader tonight is John Rogers.
So I read last night at the Uva wine bar, and but the poems here tonight made me think of a different kind of theme, to live life of futility with still passion and beauty and courage. So, all right, this first one's called Bombs. The voices of the bride and groom fill every hall and every room. Their joyful voices will continue while you only hear the bombs that miss you. Wait for love of your dreams, or accept love as it seems. You may do whatever you want to, but you will only hear the bombs that miss you. Cringe in fear of what is not yet. Pray to the angel of death to bend down and kiss you, but you will only hear the bombs that miss you. Time has destroyed all your clothes. There's nothing left to disclose. So what is there left for you to do when you only hear the bombs that miss you? There are only 2 questions to answer. What is the cure of your cancer? Death is in your blood and tissue as you only hear the bombs that miss you. There is but one true norm. Love life in all its form. Then life will belong to you as you only hear the bombs that miss you. And this other one is called Extinction, but it's really about any last member of the species or any last member of a nationality or of a nation, a culture. And yet they continue to live as best they can, right? You think of Job, you could think of the soldier. They have left me here to drift in this rock-edged rain pool wherein only toads bathe. Fish live in water but cannot know its scarcity. They cannot move from one putrid pool to one that's pure. I live with dry skin on dry land, searching for water where it can't be found. Across each plain and mountain crest, toward each vanishing mirage. Walking, I hear disturbing steps, walking across the crushing grass. My mate and child walk with me, although they are not here. I hear the calling thirst of each dry root, each crusted seed, each sheltered creature in their hole, even as the dogs dig them out. At last the rain begins to fall. It fills this low and rocky place. I cry out loud with grateful awe, not thinking of my dying race. My voice joins the myriad creatures who celebrate their lives with song. Immersed in color and dance, I breathe in the goodness of the earth. Yearning for just a word or smile, my song fades in the air, with no one here to share this joyous vernal pool. The climate is dry, and they have all died from whom we have learned. For us without birth, what goes to the earth cannot be returned. Do we have time for another? What do you think? Sure. This is The Rose. Oblique sun rays cast shadows on the ground. Spring's garden now is empty with despair, except for one midwinter rose being found. But why should beauty dwell in sadness there? She spites the world with meager stem and thorn. Her teardrops seep into her mother earth, who welcomes back the pain which she has borne. The mother knows the pain of giving birth. The poet's heart beats stronger at the sight. His soul transcends within her street perfume into a pleasured state where inner light dispels all shadows and surrounding gloom. As sorrow, pain, and all the blood that flows are resurrected in this blooming rose.
One-Up Games strives to make the most popular gaming systems, including virtual reality, accessible to everyone in an environment that fosters fun and healthy competition. On February 15th, One-Up Games and the Kingston Public Library partner to invite gamers from ages 8 to 88 for 3 hours of free video gameplay on a variety of next-gen consoles and gaming monitors, featuring both currently trending games as well as the classic and retro games you still love to play. This event takes place from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Font School in Kingston. Patrons are encouraged to park at the library and walk over. The spotted lanternfly, Asian jumping worms, and the brown marmorated stink bug, all common sights and unwelcome friends in Massachusetts because they are non-native and invasive pests. So, What's the harm? Visit the Plymouth Public Library on February 20th from 7 to 8 p.m. to find out in the free program, An Open Can of Worms, Invasive Insects and Worms in America. Non-native insects have increased in the United States at an alarming rate over the past 150 years, impacting not just our gardens and dinner tables, but our health. Plymouth County entomologist Blake Dinius will explain what we need to know about these ecologically harmful species and review specific actions to do or avoid to help mitigate the problem. Visit the library's website to register. Listening to the intricate melodies of piano music enhances focus, creativity, and stimulates neural connections. Start your day stimulated with the beautiful piano playing of Steve Lanzalotta at the Duxbury Senior Center on February 22nd. The music plays from 10 to 11 a.m. in the Ellison Room. Are you an LGBTQIA person seeking your found family? Plymouth Pride hosts a fun social gathering for LGBTQIA adults the first Tuesday of every month from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Plymouth Public Library. It's a great opportunity to connect with others in the community for chats, games, crafts, movies, and more. Plymouth Pride is a nonprofit organization run by a dedicated group of volunteers who are committed to promoting equality and inclusivity through their events, volunteering, and fostering education, awareness, respect, and visibility of LGBTQ+ people. The next gathering is on Tuesday, February 5th, and new faces are always welcome. Visit the Plymouth Pride Facebook page for more information. Here with a message about your heart is Dr. Jill Whalen of Beth Israel Deaconess, Plymouth.
February is Heart Month. Do you know how to keep your heart healthy and strong? I'm Dr. Jill Whalen, a cardiologist at Beth Israel Deaconess Hospital, Plymouth. Here are the ABCs of heart health from the American Heart Association. A is for aspirin. While it can reduce your chances of heart attack or stroke, aspirin is not for everyone. Please ask your doctor if aspirin is right for you. B is for blood pressure. High blood pressure increases your risk for heart attack more than any other risk factor. Find out what your blood pressure is and talk to your doctor about ways to lower it, such as regular aerobic exercise and reducing salt in your diet. C is for cholesterol. High cholesterol can build up in your arteries and cause heart disease. Eating healthier foods, such as fruits and vegetables, and reducing red meat in your diet helps keep it lower. Lastly, if you smoke, you should stop. It's never too late to quit. Ask your doctor about aids for smoking cessation. Follow these tips and your heart should be beating healthy and strong just in time for Valentine's Day.
A motion picture event for the Epicurious, The Taste of Things, is coming to Plymouth Cinema beginning February 14th. Set in the France of 1885, Juliette Binoche plays Eugenie, a free-spirited chef with a 20-year history of working for renowned restaurateur Dodin. Love is in the air and in the kitchen, but only goes one way. Eugenie is resistant to marriage. Come for the romance and stay for the deliciously choreographed cooking scenes. This movie is a cinematic feast. Plymouth Cinema is open 7 days a week with showings at 2, 4:30, and 7 p.m. and is located at 137 Warren Ave inside the Plymouth Patuxent Visitor Center. Visit plymouth.org to learn more. And that, my friends, wraps what's good and good to know this week on the local scene. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. We are grateful for your attention. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe to The Local Scene here and share everywhere. Thank you, friends.